Mark your calendars, make a note in your diary. It is that time again when we have a new moon in the sky. This time the new moon will be in the fabulous sign of Leo on the 24th of July, happening at 2 degrees of Leo. Welcome to Magnetic Manifestation, the podcast. If you don't already know, I am Jack Scottley, your spiritual bestie, delivering you all of the astrological and spiritual information to make sure you can absolutely manifest and navigate your absolute dream reality into your future reality, into the here and now. And so today we're going to be talking about all things astrology, talking about the new moon in the sign of Leo. And I'm going to go through all of the signs, and you want to listen out for your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign to get an overall picture of the sky and how it will be affecting you personally. The people who are going to feel this the most will be the fixed signs, of course, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. You're going to be feeling this profoundly, especially if you have planets in and around 2 degrees, on 3 or 4 degrees, either side of 2 degrees of Leo, okay? So that could be like 2 or 3 degrees of Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, 2, looking at the angles, right? And you're going to be having oppositions, squares. This can be like quite a profound time for you, okay? Because these will be the angular houses. And when we have transits to the angular houses, this can be a really profound effect, especially with this new moon, because it's making aspects to all the outer planets in the sky, Saturn, Pluto, and Neptune, as well as Uranus too, all right? They are sextiling and trining, giving harmonious energy to this new moon, right? So they're working in a harmonious trine and sextile to help you manifest and deliver all the things you want, need, and desire, depending on the house it falls in. Houses, what am I talking about? So I'm going to be using whole sign astrology when I do these reports for you, because whole sign keeps it nice and sweet, nice and simple, great for prediction, what all the ancients use, and I love to use plasters too. If you are using plasters and you want to check out, me for example, I am Libra and Scorpio rising in my first house cusp for the plasters chart, and so you can absolutely check out the signs correlating to that to give you a amazing message for this new moon, okay? If you don't have your birth chart to hand, go and check out a free birth chart calculator on AstroSeek, astro.com, whatever. I'll leave the link in the show notes, and you can pop in your details to curate your own birth chart. You want to get the circular wheel version of your chart, because that'll be divided into what we're talking about, the houses, okay? And the houses will represent a different area of your life, right? 7th house relationships, 10th house work and career, 4th house home, if we're keeping it very, very simple. Okay, and so when I'm talking about the houses affecting, this is what we're talking about, all right? So that's what you want to do, and the birth time is really important for that, so you can get the most accurate chart you can curate using your birth details, the location, time, all that great stuff, right? Also, if you haven't had a reading with me, please hit me up. I'm doing birth chart readings. I have like a 4 to 6 week waiting list on those, so make sure you get yourself on the list for that. It's a great way to start working with me if you want to decode your birth chart and find out your strengths, your purpose, love, business, money, all the things are in your birth chart, right? So this is a great way to start working with me. And if you're a returning client, go and do a solar return, check out your transits for the year, synastry, love reports, all the things. And if you want to take it up a notch even further, I've just released on pre-sale the Decode Your Birth Chart course, where you can learn how to read your own birth chart professionally, if you choose to, or just for fun, where you can confidently read your own chart and the charts of others. There's so much content on there for you to keep forever once you download it. And it's currently on pre-sale. I'll leave that in the show notes for you. All right, so let's get into talking about the full moon. Mercury retrograde, the new moon. I'm going to time it, and what the new moon means. So the new moon, we have a new moon every single month, right? So the new moon happens every month when the sun and the moon meet together in the sky to be reborn again. Okay, this gives you your new moon. The moon is always in a shadow phase and the dark night of the moon, right, before she's reborn again into her next phase in the lunar cycle. So we have this new moon period. And this will be happening for us. I'm doing GMT time, so it's going to be 24th, around 7:10 p.m. So just up your own time zone, all right? So new moon happening then when the sun and moon meet in the sky. The sun is dipping into Leo as I'm recording this, right? And we all have Leo somewhere in our birth chart, so we're all affected by this because we all have Leo somewhere in our birth charts, which I'll get into when we do the forecast. Okay, everyone has Leo somewhere in their chart, all right? And so, wherever you have a new moon, you kind of have an energetic rebirth for you to set goals, intentions, work with the energy to manifest what you want, right? This is a great time to do that. Full moons are great for releasing, letting go, depending on the aspects that, but generally new moons are amazing for setting goals, setting intentions, and starting a new cycle. And you have a 6-month window for that. And 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, you'll start feeling the energy, building and participating. You'll have a 6-month window where what we plant, the seeds that we plant now in this new moon will, come into fruition and see the results of. sometimes more quickly than that, but you'll see the fruits of your labour. When we come around to the full moon in Leo, okay. When it comes back around with the full moon time, which will be in Aquarius season, which will be like in February, all right? So start 2026. And so this new moon, how many times do you think I'm going to say full moon today with this Mercury retrograde while I'm recording this? Right. And so this new moon will be happening at a Taurus degree. It's 2 degrees, right? 2 degrees is the Taurus degree. It's all about stability. Okay, it's all about stability. This is about building foundations, long lasting. This is about tapping into the Venusian qualities of love, romance, money, and abundance. Taurus, the finer things. Talk about Venus, harmony, all right? Relationships. And so what we want to initiate now will be along those sort of themes, right? Manifesting a new job, a career, a partner, Venus, Taurus type stuff. Think about this, right? And so if we talk about the new moon, I'm saying the new moon is in Leo, right? So we want to say, well, what is Leo? Because we all have Leo somewhere within our chart, and Leo is the life force. Leo is the energy. Leo is the sun. It's the center stage. It rules the 5th house, in traditional astrology, and the 5th house rules things like our inner child. So it's about having fun, enjoyment. It's about honoring our inner child, maybe healing old wounds. It's also about having fun and what we can do for fun and the things that would bring us joy and incorporating more joy into our lives, as well as creativity and how can we be more creative, with our time, with our ideas. It's a great time to delve into working with something that lights you up, a career, a side hustle, and turn that into an abundance magnet for you, right? It's a great time for that. Leo also rules children, so children can play a huge part in this, as well as I'm strongly emphasising doing the work when it comes to your own inner child too, right, and healing that. Okay, so we all have Leo within our chart. Leo is drama, it's fun, it's romance, likes to be seen, likes to be centre stage. It's passionate, it's fire energy. This is the energy of the moon that we're going to be embracing when we have the new moon. So tapping into that energy, right? This is what's going to be really, really profound, coming up and very visible to everybody. Okay, and so this new moon is asking you to put yourself first to become center stage, not in like an egotistical way, but in a way where you allow yourself to shine. It's about loving yourself. Loving yourself. It's about creatively dreaming and speaking into fruition and taking action steps to put yourself center stage and get what you want. Calling in romance. Stepping into your unapologetically you era, and I absolutely love that for us. So let's talk about the aspects, okay? And so let's have a look. I'm just time stamping this as I go along. I always start drinking a protein shake when I'm recording. I shouldn't do that because it makes me really cough. So let's get into the aspects of the new moon. So the new moon will get 2 degrees. So when we talk about the aspects, we have all the outer planets making aspects to the new moon, harmoniously aspected, my add. We do have an opposition from Pluto, exact opposition, right? Pluto is all about death, rebirth, and transformation. This is about letting go of the new. The new moon is asking you to step into your power. Pluto is opposing you, telling you that you need to shift and let go of old versions of you. Old stories, old habits, old ways of doing things are no longer serving you. Pluto will disrupt and destroy old versions. It's like a karmic upgrade when Pluto's involved, right? Uranus is sextiling us at 2 degrees. Sorry, 0 degrees, right? Uranus is still in the baby phase of Gemini. 0 degrees is like very auspicious and predictable energy. Uranus is unpredictable. With this new moon, expect the unexpected, expect shock changes, expect plot twists to come in that will ultimately benefit you in the long run. So there is that. But yes, Pluto opposition, you know, this is about where can I let go of, what can I burn to the ground, metaphorically speaking. You know, what can I let go of, right? It's a great time to, you know, journal on and write down about, okay, what versions of me are no longer serving me? Where is that I want to be heading to, and how can I get there? And what do I need to let go of in order for me to move forward to that space, right? The other key planets, Saturn and Neptune. Saturn and Neptune are both retrograding right now, so the brakes are off. The god of karma and time are giving you a portal, a manifestation, and letting you know that the trine harmonious aspect is balancing you and giving you a firm foundation to get what you want. If you've been doing the karmic work, then Saturn is here now alongside this new moon to ultimately bless you and to give you what you want with long-lasting foundations. It's telling you to show up, to do the work, because if you do that, then Saturn is going to bless you to no bound, right? If you're still in the I need to do the work phase, or you're like, I'm not ready to do the work, Saturn is going to be testing you to make you look at what it is that's keeping you stuck, right? Where is it that you're playing small? Where is it that you're repeating the same lessons over and over again? Neptune retrograding to the fog is being cleared, the blinkers are coming off, rose-tinted glasses are being dissolved, and intertwined with Saturn, it's about, okay, well, I want to manifest this. This is my, this is my ideal goal. This is my future dream reality. This is what I want it to look like. And this is how we are going to create it with the help of Saturn, okay? So, yeah, we have like major planetary aspects going on with all of the outer planets giving huge changes. This is like a massive, huge triangle of energy helping this new moon to deliver us what we want. And it's all about restructurizing, revolutionizing our lives, huge overhaul and expansion, okay? So let's talk about, let me just write, I'm gonna persevere and write all these down, okay? So, yeah, so let's talk about the Sabian symbol for 2 degrees, right? So the Sabian symbol for 2 degrees, yeah. I pulled this up earlier when I was doing some research. It's about epidemics, right? Not literally, but it's about the 2 degrees of Leo is epidemic months, right? This isn't literal. It's a metaphor about how an energy of a person can spread. When someone starts to own their fire, others catch the spark. Yeah, the energy ripples. This is your reminder to step into your power with boldness and to invite the world to light up with you, using your power, use your strength, use your creativity, use your inner most passionate flames to boldly, Leo, be you, dare to be different, be unapologetically you. And the more you can do that, you can be a beacon of light for others to do the same. And when you do that, the energy and the vibration of the collective can ultimately be raised. And this is Pluto in Aquarius, isn't it? It's about the collective. So Leo is about, I'm going to shine my light and do me. I'm opposing Pluto right now, and I know that by doing that, I can transform the collective on an energetic level, because we're all doing it. All right, I love that for us. So let's go sign by sign, right? And get into all of the signs. Like I said before, listen out for your moon sign, your sun sign, and your rising sign, and see how this is going to be affecting you. Okay, so let's get into this. And so if you are a Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising, this will be happening for you in the 5th house, the house of your creativity, embracing your inner child. This is about entrepreneurship, good luck, good fortune, sex, dating, romance, fun, children. Love this house. One of my favourite houses. I am a 5th house. And yes, this is your new moon to bring your spark back, Aries, to reignite your fire, right? It's your green light to get creative, to shine brightly, and to love fearlessly. Yeah, Aries, you don't need any excuse for that. You are one of the fire signs, and so you resonate with this house, with this energy so well. Leo season is great for you. This is your 5th house, right? And so if you're thinking about launching like a project you're really passionate about, this is great for that. Be careful, obviously Mercury is retrograde, so something to think about when launching stuff is to re-edit, revise, restructure, just check everything out, all right? Check out my Mercury retrograde workshop for that, all right? This is a great time to flirt with your heart. You know, this is a great time for love and romance. Again, with the retrograde, there could be lovers come back from the past. Right time to share your art, honey, share your creativity, share your passion, right? There might be some self-doubt with that because you have Pluto opposition going on. Just know that you are more than capable to do all of the things, right? Ultimately, Pluto is about standing in your power and using your creative talents and skills to manifest your dream life, because you have this Plutonic energy in your 11th house. And this is all to do with manifesting what you want by letting go of old structures. And in doing so, inviting this Leo energy into your life by being you, being bold, taking bold action steps when it comes to your dating life, your creativity, your money, your fun, and just embracing that inner child. Showing it boldly, showing it fearlessly, and maybe even attracting lovers who are embodying that. This is the 5th house ultimately. So if you are dating someone, this could be where you'll take things to the next step, or it could be where you'll be meeting someone new. If you're single, meeting somebody new, or meeting some people new, many people new, right? Great time to be creative, great time to laugh and enjoy, great time to have fun, do what lights you up, and try and embody that into your everyday life, all right? Okay, so let me time it doesn't go along. So if you are a Taurus, rising, sun and moon, for you, this will be happening in your 4th house, the house which rules your home and your roots, your family, your grandparents, your parents, right, where you live. And so this is your energetic glow up. All right, the new moon is about setting intentions when it comes to where you want to live. You're manifesting a new home. This is a great energy for that, right? If you're thinking about relocating, moving somewhere new, this is a great time to make plan to start that. You know, the new moon is about completion, it's about planting the seeds for that, right? It could even be, this is, think about Leo. Leo is about having fun and enjoyment. This could be like, you know, inviting more play and having more fun at home. So you could be hosting more parties, more social events, just enjoying being around, right? Whether this would be you embracing your inner child or having children in the home, having fun with your children. There could be news of children within the family, 4th house, right? This is a great time to start a passion project when it comes to maybe creatively decorating the house again, right? Creating more fun at home, or nurturing relationships when it comes to your family dynamics too, all right? You do have Pluto going through your 10th house. There's a huge transformation when it comes to family lineage, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your work as well, which is going to be intertwined with your home somehow and your work-life balance. Where it could be that your work's putting you one way, you want to let go of an old story when it comes to how you work, where you work, the career that you do, or how you're seen. Because the 10th house is how you're seen by others. And actually, this new moon is more about reclaiming your authority and safety within your living environment with the people that you call home, the people that you call family make you feel that way too, and focusing more on the domestic side of life. Taurus is about, Taurus loves structure and organisation. And so it could be better just getting more cozy and more structured and aligned when it comes to your home life and your family life, and making more time for that as opposed to the masculine energy of the 10th house. Okay, so let's get into the next sign. And so if you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising, Gemini, for you, this will be happening at your 3rd house of your communication. And actually, you are the sign that rules the 3rd house in communication too. Your rule is retrograding AF right now, so communication could be awry. So just know that your words are very potent right now, okay? Especially with this new moon in the 3rd house. So you could be receiving messages, you could be receiving emails, you could be receiving letters, conversations, something where there could be an opportunity to get presented to you, right? Opportunity to have more fun. Opportunity to have more play, creativity, creative projects, for example, might fall on your lap. Great time to delve into community because the 3rd house rules your local community. Great time to connect with your surrounding people. Great time to connect with your siblings, or the people that you call siblings, your friends as well. I always like to include friends with the 3rd house. It's a great time to connect with those and start to have more fun, be more creative, enjoy. There could be drama involved with that as well, because this is the Leo energy, right? So you may be travelling, 3rd house is travel too. It's a great time to plan, right? The new moon is always about setting seeds of intention, not the actual doing of something. And so, with the retrograde in mind, know that it's a great time to plan a vacay, maybe for after the retrograde period, which will be after I'd say I would leave August pretty much, unless it's somewhere like, for me, for example, I'm traveling all through August, but I'm going to places I've already been before, and so just double checking all those right. Great time if you're writing, great time to write and feel creative and unlocking like new levels when it comes to releasing a product, a book, a digital thing, an online course. Great time to express yourself publicly. Alright, this is the 3rd house. Just make sure you double check those scripts. Make sure what you're saying is not being misconstrued. Speak clearly. And make sure that you do not stutter, honey, all right? Because your message is so important too, okay? All right, so if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for you, this will be your 2nd house of your values and your money. And so this is going to be all about money coming in, great time to manifest abundance. This is your rebirth when it comes to your values, your self-worth, all right? This is a great time to connect with, getting creative with how you make cash and your actual own talent too. What are your creative gifts and how can you monetize those? All right. Pluto is in the 8th house for you now. It's going to be a long transit, right? Pluto going through your 8th house. So restructuring and reorganizing your stories when it comes to abundance and wealth and prosperity, and asking you to invest in yourself and claim your worth. This lunation is perfect for aligning with your money goals, so setting intention when it comes to the money that you want, calling in abundance, calling in wealth, going after new jobs, career opportunities too, and knowing your own value. Okay, putting yourself out there. This is Leo energy. Putting yourself out there, right, is about harnessing that Leo energy when it comes to this new moon. Okay. Alrighty, and so if you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Oh no, I've missed out the most important one. Hold on a minute. I've missed out Leo. How can I miss out Leo? Leo, this is your rebirth. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Guys, for you, this will be happening on the 24th at 2 degrees. So check out where you have 2 degrees of Leo, right? This will be happening for you, first house. Well, the house of you. This is your rebirth. This is your new year, right? And this is your cosmic reset, basically. When you have a new moon in your sign, this is your reset, right? So great for setting your intentions, setting your goals in all areas, stepping into your power. This is your moment, right? Glow up when it comes to how you look, your style, your energy. You have Saturn and Neptune will be trining you, and so this is about stepping into your spirituality, using the cosmic energy to manifest what you want. You know, amazing sextiles from Uranus as well. So expect good news. Okay, good news is coming in. This is a huge radical upgrade if you are ready. This is time for you to own your light, stand in your power, and shine brightly in all areas. Because this is your time to shine. And anything planted now will serve you in so many ways. You have this 6-month portal, Saturn is retrograde, helping you to manifest what you want with firm foundations. This is 2 degrees. The second degree is all Taurus, all that Taurus energy. Taurus is about long-lasting security. So go, go, go. All right. So if you are a Virgo, rising sun and moon, this is all about your 12th house. The 12th house for you is the spiritual house of rest and retreat. Your intuition, all right? So your intuition could be on the absolute high right now. Amazing time to meditate, fantastic time to do journaling, awesome time for retreating, stepping back, going into sound baths, healing, meditation, breath work, all that stuff, right? And the new moon is asking you to reflect on what are my dreams, what are my goals, what is my future reality, where is that I want to be going, and what is my soul allowing me to do? Where do I need to do the healing, 12th house, right? So I can then move forward. You have Pluto in the 6th house opposing you, you know, asking you to clear out ancestral karma when it comes to your self-worth, when it comes to any subconscious baggage and unskillful behaviour and thought patterns, right? Giving the predictions, the 6th house, right? Pluto's asking you to transform your day-to-day life, and so your spiritual life can also evolve to letting go of anything no longer serving you, whether that be the way you speak to yourself, habits, your routines, old stories, right? If you can rest and retreat from the world during this new moon phase, right? And this will be your time to then rebirth next month, your new moon, right? Everything has a cycle, and for you, it's about stepping into your visibility by clearing all karmic baggage, so you can truly blossom. Okay? Alrighty, so if you are a Libra, rising to the moon, girl, we are having this in our 11th house. I am one of you. 24th of July, 2 degrees of Leo. We have a new moon, right? So check out if you have any planets around 2 degrees of the other big signs. And, you know, this is going to be a major key aspect, right? Because this is all about our biggest goals, dreams, and desires, our friendship circles, the people that we call our friends, the groups that we belong to, our huge manifestations, our community, our collaborations, our causes, Aquarius 11th house, right? And this is asking you to plant the seeds to call in your tribe, find your peoples, your passion projects, launching your platform, being seen, dreaming big. Dream big is possible, right? Anything you want to manifest when it comes to you know, friendships, groups, your projects, is an amazing time to do that, right? Uranus is going to be bringing in connections internationally as well, and spiritually too, right? Huge sudden connections, yeah. Pluto is asking you to release any blockages from group dynamics that are no longer serving you. You are. Because you've evolved. So when you evolve, this is your portal opportunity to let go of what is no longer serving you. All right. And so that could be saying goodbye to old friendships so you can make space for the new and the people who are now on your level. It's time to co-create with your aligned soul family. All right. Okay, so if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for you, this will be happening in your 10th house, 24th of July, 2 degrees of Leo. This is going to be your 10th house, right? So it's going to be all about your work, your career, all right, how you're seen by others, your legacy, right? This is about putting the spotlight on you, the spotlight is on you when it comes to your career, okay? So setting your intentions to what you want to manifest using this new moon when it comes to your career goals. Could be opportunities flowing in. You're going to be thrust into the spotlight. You're going to be seen in your work scenario, in your public persona, online maybe as well. And setting your intentions to be visibly recognised, right? And be a voice of authority, you know. Pluto is opposing you, right, in the 4th house, so there's some dynamic issues going on here with your self-worth, but ultimately it's about clearing ancestral baggage and old lineage which is no longer serving you. The stories that you code over from your DNA, from your past lives, this is about now asking the universe to cut, sever and tie those stories because they're no longer serving you. And if you can cut, sever and tie those links to your ancestral trauma and old stories, you can then show up as a person you were incarnated to be in the here and now, right? And Saturn and Neptune are trining and supporting you to help you build your soul and status with love and joy and abundance. How amazing is that? I love that for you. All right. So, if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is a huge upgrade when it comes to your spiritual beliefs. Some of you could be traveling. There could be some expansion when it comes to your spirituality and your beliefs. New mentors, new spiritual teachers, new gurus, new opportunities might surprise you from international travel, seeking new spiritual journey. All right. Pluto is transforming your 3rd house where your surrounding areas. So some of you maybe even be moving. All right. You've transformed so much, and your beliefs are changing too. The new moon's about setting those beliefs and manifesting your next chapter. All right. Okay, so if you're a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this will be happening for you in the 8th house, the house of transformation, and you have the god of transformation, Pluto, opposing you in the 2nd house. These are your money houses, right? It's a huge energetic upgrade when it comes to your abundance, when it comes to your wealth, when it comes to your finance. New moon in the 8th house, set your intentions for manifesting huge amounts of wealth. You have all the major planets helping you to get what you want. This is about releasing past trauma when it comes to intimate bonds. Okay. There could be some review issues coming up for joint finances, psychological healing when it comes to relationship trauma, and dissolving energetic contracts that you may have had with others, because this is the 8th house, right? And so you can now call in soul level connection. All right, cutting karmic ties so you can reap the rewards through finances, through networking, through intimacy with others. So it's about maybe being scared to be raw and intimate and revealing your inner world to somebody, and the new moon asking you to you are safe to do that. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am one of you, Aquarius. So for you, this is going to be happening for you in the 7th house. New moon on the 24th. It's 2 degrees of Leo in your house of relationships. How amazing! So some of you, yes, maybe embarking on a new relationship. You know, planting the seeds for new connections. These are not just love relationships; they're all relationships, right? So planting the seed for soul connections, romance, business, spiritually. It's all here in the 7th house, right? Pluto's about, so you got Pluto in the 1st house. So you are transforming, honey. You are no longer you. You're no longer the old version of you. Are you ready to let that go? I feel like we are. We're ready to let go, aren't we? Uranus is going to be giving you some sextile action as well. So expect unexpected alliances to show up, which is absolutely amazing. So new friends, new lovers, and if you're already in a partnership, this is about taking it to the next level. This is about setting clear intentions of what you want, who you are, you know, what you're no longer accepting breadcrumbs and moving on into expansion. Okay, and then last but not least, Pluto in, what am I talking about? Pisces. Pisces in the 6th house. Okay, Pisces, you have a new moon in the 6th house, right? Healing through service, healing through your routines. So for you, the new moon Leo is about dramatically shaking up your routine. right? So you might be embarking on a new fitness regime, you might be focused on your mental health more. Pluto is opposing you in the 12th house, so transforming your inner world, right? And so this is all about, yeah, that's right, isn't it? So if you have your new moon in, I'm right. So yeah, Pluto transforming your most inner world in the 12th house. This is about digging deep into your spirituality and doing the work, healing within, so you can shine with that on the outside through your day-to-day habits. The small things that you do every day will lead to huge positive repercussions. As you release the need to overwork, and build from overflow, not scarcity, all right? And building nourishing, healthy habits. Okay, I love that for you guys. So if you love that, I'd love it if you'd like, subscribe and share. It's a shorter video today. I have so much stuff going on in my Patreon and my Telegram and all my private stuff. So if you want to get involved with that, I would love you to like, subscribe and share. And check out the Decode Your Birth Chart Astrology course. We are on the pre-sale. Learn astrology together.